Hey folks, welcome back. My name is Krishna, and in this video, we're going to take a look at that reverse 7 technique that I talked about in the previous video, but we're going to apply that to portraits. So the two references I'm going to use are from earthswirl.com. These are Creative Commons licensed images. They are great, and they are very diverse in terms of its range of subject matter in terms of people. So highly recommend checking them out. So we'll start off by, first of all, establishing what the basic shape is. So I'm going to look at the curvature of the front of the face. I'll indicate jawline like so. We'll carry the skull over. And what I'm going to focus on is where do I place the eyes, where do I place the nose and the mouth. So um, this is the basic head shape here. And what I'm going to do is just take a measurement. So I'm going to indicate the eye line being somewhere over here, the nose line somewhere over here, and the mouth. I'm looking at the center of the lips is going to be somewhere over here. So those are our basic landmarks. And of course, we've got the chin. So what I can do now is I can use that reverse 7 technique to indicate where I'm going to be placing those features. So I've got this number 7, and in this case, the eyes kind of droop down. Got another number 7 here, and I'm matching the angle on the nose. I've got another 7 here that matches the lips. Now you can go ahead and curve that line that constitutes that number 7. And what I'll do is I'll just start with the other last 7 down below. I'm not going to attach to the previous mark. And I'll just indicate that 7 like so. So if we look really closely here, we can see that I've got this general placement. And now from here, this is if I'm going to do something that's more stylized, but you can equally apply it to something that's more realistic. So I can now say, okay, here's the eye. I can now extend the nasal bridge. We've got the nostrils right over here. And then we've got the lips. We have a little bit of an opening. And then we can start to, add the other details. So that's how this reverse 7 technique will work. Let's take a look at another example. So I'm just going to hide this first example here. Let's move this off to the side. We'll take another reference here. So again, establishing the basic shape of the head. He's got a beard, so I have to kind of use some x-ray vision to kind of figure out what that chin looks like underneath. I'm going to follow the beard to kind of establish the location of the jawline. And so we've got the head like this. Notice that in this particular view, establishing where that jawline is, and I want to correct it a little bit because I want to indicate the placement of the ears. The ears and the eye line are roughly very close to one another. If I were to extend a line from the top of the ear, you can see that it's just a little bit above the eye line. So that can be a very helpful landmark. So I'll just indicate my first line here that tells me where the eyes are. Then I've got the nose. And then I've got the mouth. The mouth here is a little bit closer. And so now what I can do is I'll put this on a new layer and I'll switch colors to red. We'll just draw the number 7 here. So I've got this coming down. And we've got that. And then I'm going to extend this number 7 like so. We can see that there's a little bit more of an angularity on the nose. Got another number 7 over here, and that's going to represent the placement of the mouth. And then finally, our last number 7, since he has a beard, I'm just going to add a little bit of curvature over here. So now what I can do is I can come back in and I will draw the eyes. And then now we can see that there's a little bit of the bottom of the nose. I'm not going to draw a lot of details here. And the lips, the mouth is a little bit open. And then we've got the bottom of the lip there. And then we can now begin to establish where the other landmarks are on the head itself. So we've got the cheeks. And then we can continue this on. So that's basically the idea behind this. Now, do you need to use the number 7 or the reverse number 7s? No, you don't. You really don't need to do any of this, but I think it is very helpful in terms of allowing you to get the angles a lot easier, because the angles are what determines whether or not the nose of your reference matches the nose of your drawing. So something to think about here. In the latter half of this video, I'm just going to draw one of these characters all the way out so you can sit back, enjoy, and see how this thing progresses. So I'll get right into it. So we're close to the final reveal, and I hope you found value in this video. If you did, consider giving it a thumbs up so other folks can also find it too. I want to thank all of you for the support you've given this channel. We've had a lot of new subscribers. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Here's the final reveal. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.